What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having a happy Monday. Hope that you had a good weekend. Hope that you enjoyed the Super Bowl. I am filming this on the Monday, the day after Super Bowl Sunday. So, the game was okay. I wish the game would have been a little bit closer. I wish it would have been a little bit less of a blowout. But I actually thought that the officiating was pretty fair. At the beginning of the game, right off the rip, it started off pretty terrible, and I was thinking, oh my God, this is going to be another asterisk, let's just put it at that. But ended up being a pretty good game, in my opinion, in terms of the officiating. And obviously, congratulations to the Eagles for finally getting over the hump and getting the ring. I actually had a rest day yesterday, which was pretty nice. Pretty chill day overall. Obviously, just kind of prepped some food and it did some real basic stuff in the morning, and then kind of just got to lay around and watch TV all day for the Super Bowl previews and everything, and got to enjoy the game as well. So a pretty relaxing day, but obviously yesterday being a rest day means that today is a training day. We are on the way to hit full body D as in dog. For those of you guys who have been following the channel for a while, the D workout is the one that I believe is the hardest, just purely because of the exercises that I'm doing today. I'll do an RDL and then a hack squat, as well as a dip and a pull-up. So obviously with full body training, you're hitting all of your muscles in every workout by default, but there's something particularly about the exercises that I choose on the D workout that are just a little bit more challenging. Just the workout seems to be just a little bit harder than what the other ones are. It definitely still something that I am capable of getting through and recovering from and progressing on a week-to-week basis, but it is definitely the one workout out of the four that I do that I definitely kind of head into with just a little bit more nerves than usual. So one of the things that'll be pretty interesting today is that our gym's bilateral leg extension is currently out of order and it's not working. We have a Cybex leg extension, that's our bilateral one, and then we have a pin loaded unilateral hammer strength leg extension. So typically what I do is with my 4 workouts, I will do 2 of those with the bilateral leg extension and then 2 of them with the unilateral. But obviously with the bilateral extension being broken, I've been doing the unilateral all 4 of my workouts. And then on top of that, we only have 1 leg extension in the gym now. So it's kind of difficult to get that when I want it. So we'll see how today goes. I'm hoping that when I walk in the gym, the bilateral one has been fixed, but assuming that it isn't, then I will just do the unilateral one again today, obviously with online with the only option that I have. And then I'm not quite sure what rep range I will work in if I do have to decide using the unilateral one today, because I've kind of been working in some lower rep ranges on the A, B, and C day, so I may drop the weight pretty significantly and do something a little bit higher rep today on the leg extension. But I don't know. We'll see how that goes. RDLs I'm looking forward to. They've kind of been stuck lately, which honestly I'm totally fine with. I am still cruising. By this point, I'm like 6 or 7 weeks into a cruise, so I am officially on the lower end of the hormonal side, we'll say. So for me to be maintaining a lot of the lifts that I was hitting when I was at peak dosage is awesome. I'm really happy with that. Now, obviously, I wish that things were moving up and wish that things were creeping up. And when you take a look at my training programming as a whole, honestly, 90 to 95% of my lifts are still progressing. I'm still kicking the shit out of my training right now. But there are a couple of movements, the pendulum squat and this RDL that we're going to do today, that I have been particularly having a tough time with, and the T-bar row. Those three movements are all movements that lately have really been giving me a hard time. So I'm kind of angrily excited to get after these RDLs today, really hoping that I can even add half a pound and hit 4 reps. I don't know if I'm going to try and hit 405 for 5, or if I will add half a pound and hit 405 and a half for 4. I would be happy with either one. So we'll kind of just feel that out based off of the warm-ups and everything. But I feel pretty good about everything else, and it should be a pretty good workout. Just kind of looking forward to seeing if the leg extension is working or not. You're good.
Good.
Yeah, so this is the other thing that I don't like about full body D, is that this workout, because it's so hard, is also very long. The sun was out when I made the intro, and obviously it's pitch black out as I'm making the outro, so was in the gym for a really long time. You know, that's probably the biggest drawback about full body training, in my opinion. You know, I've kind of talked on all of my social media platforms about why I think that full body training is probably the most optimal split to do on paper, but obviously, you know, it's not all positives. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. You know, there are cons to all splits, and in my opinion, one of the biggest cons about full body training is that in order to hit every muscle in every single session, the workouts tend to be a little bit longer than like a push day, for example, or an upper body day, and definitely longer than like a back day or a chest day or an arm day or something like that. I know that there are full body splits and programs and ways that you can set up full body to where you don't need to do a lot of exercises, but that's just not my style. You know, I think that if I can recover from and progress everything that I'm doing, that to a certain extent more is better. So overall, very happy with today's session. Really happy with the RDL. I'm actually over the moon with how that went. I had kind of mentioned in the intro that I wasn't sure if I was going to stick for 405 and hit that for 5, or if I was going to add half a pound and try and hit that for 4. I actually ended up adding half a pound and hitting that for 5, so I had some double progression today. I went up in weight and reps, so I'm very, 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 very happy about that. I have been stuck at 405 for 4 for so long, and every time that I would go up to even going from 405 to 405 and a half, or 405 to 406, like literally adding half a pound or 1 pound, I was dropping from 4 reps to 3. And for whatever reason today, I was able to hit 405 and a half and get that extra rep. So very, very happy about that. Really, really happy with today's session. The bilateral leg extension was fixed. Shout out to our gym, man. I have been a member of this gym for 6 years, and in those 6 years, we have had 3 different owners. Our gym changed ownership about maybe 6 months ago to the third. It's 2 guys that own it, but I had mentioned there's been 3 owners. The third group is what we're currently on. And these guys care so much about the gym. They're bringing in new equipment. They're fixing and reupholstering the equipment that they have. And I was talking to them in the gym, and they said that they noticed the leg extension was broken on Friday, and they got their maintenance guy in there right away, and he got it fixed on Sunday. So just so happy to be a member of a gym where the owners truly care about the equipment, and they truly care about the members. So shout the fuck out to Brickhouse Fitness, and shout out to the owners, man. Those guys are seriously so awesome. So the leg extension was fixed today, and I was able to get back on that. Really excited that I'm going to be able to kind of stick to the programming that I have laid out going forward, because that leg extension is fixed. And in general, I'm in a pretty good mood about today's session. The two exercises that I do at the end, the cuffed lateral raise and the cable curl, those need to go. I have been doing those two exercises at the end of this workout for a good amount of time, and I hit a wall on them recently. I did a weight reset and a form reset on both of those to try and get those moving again. It kind of got them moving for like a week or two, and then over the course of the past 2 to 3 weeks, they've been back to hitting a wall. I'm not sure if it's the exercises themselves. What I truly think it is I think it's the fact that both of those exercises are unilateral, and at the end of a workout, by the time I get to the lateral raise and the bicep curl at the end, I've already done 11 exercises, and I'm really tired by the end of this session. And the fact that both of those exercises are unilateral, it is really getting kind of annoying to have to do single arm stuff at the end of a workout. All unilateral stuff, it takes twice as long as what bilateral stuff does. So I really am thinking the next time that I come around to doing this workout, I am not going to do the unilateral cable lateral raise, and I'm not going to do the unilateral cable curl. What I will probably do is I will do a dumbbell lateral raise and a dumbbell seated, like an incline curl. Both of those movements are dumbbells, so I can kind of superset them over by the dumbbell station. And obviously both of those exercises are bilateral, so they'll be a little bit more time efficient and a little bit more energy and fatigue efficient than what I'm currently doing. And then also the obvious difference is that both of those exercises are free weight exercises, so they're going to have a slightly different resistance profile than the resistance profile of the cable exercises that I'm currently doing. So as I'm kind of saying these things out loud, it's really kind of making a lot of sense to me that the next time that I come around to this training session, I will just do a different bicep curl and a different lateral raise. But everything else has been progressing very well. As I mentioned earlier, over the moon with the RDLs today. And I actually thought that I was going to get a 5th rep on the hack squat as well, which would have been up 1 pound and up a rep, but I was only able to get the 4 reps today, and then I kind of died halfway up on the 5th. But that is still progression, because I got 4 reps with 1 pound less than that last week. So to be able to take 1 pound and tie reps is ideal. I'll add another pound next week, and I'll just kind of keep that going. I'm still cruising right now. I kind of mentioned that at the beginning of the video. I'm currently like 6 or 7 weeks into my cruise, and my blood pressure, I took a blood pressure reading on yesterday that was actually very good, and I'm really happy with where my health markers are at. I'm obviously over the moon with where my performance is at, so it's kind of looking within the next couple of weeks here that we're going to start increasing my supplement dosage. We'll just kind of say that, and start to get back on cycle. And then once I get back on cycle, I'm expecting to have a tremendous progress, a tremendous boost within my training. So I'm super excited about that. A couple more weeks of running this cruise and maintaining / creeping my strength. I am still getting stronger on almost everything, as I kind of mentioned in the intro. I'm still kicking the shit out of my training right now, even while cruising. So it obviously just kind of makes sense to me that once I get supplements increased and once I get more food added in the diet and my body weight gets going back up, that training is really going to rocket forward. Obviously, my goal over the course of the next couple of weeks is to keep the train on the tracks, so to say. And then, once we're kind of getting into the March time frame, it's going to be time to kind of kick things back up. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed today's training session, and hopefully you enjoyed some of the insight and everything that we kind of talked about. If you're not following the channel or subscribed to the channel already, then make sure that you do that. If you guys are interested in online coaching or any of the services that I offer, then you can check out my website in the description below. As always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Follow for the next video and take care of yourselves.